The dog pound is barking here in Cleveland Brown Stadium. Good to have you with us for this battle between AFC teams as the Bills get set to take on the Browns. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Graham in to kick this one off.
To start the game.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by Mathis. Mathis has a nice return, taking it back to the 36. Ball on their own 36.
The drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
It's showtime, baby.
The Browns come out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Greenwood is there on the stop at the 39-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here we go. All on us, y'all.
Cleveland goes with a four-man front. Throws it. Drops the interception. Williams was the intended receiver on that play.
Third and 7. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Browns come out in a nickel package. Pressure going long. Ooh, nearly picked off. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 1 comes into the game for the punt. McGee is back to receive this kick. From the 24-yard line.
35-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on their own 27.
7-yard line. First and 10.
All right, let's go.
The Bills with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. Williams comes up to make the play at the 30.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
No more, fellas. Bring it on.
Buffalo comes out in a 4-3.
Yeah, you see me.
Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Oh, well. Everything you got.
Westbrook in the backfield.
Let's go, boy.
Handed off to the fullback. They'll go with a play fake. And it's complete. Foxworth comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line.
Danny. Let's run, man.
He tucks it away. Under pressure.
They need some better blocking out of that offensive front. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance it. You need to hold those blocks and slow down the pass rush.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Bills with a 4-man front. Throwing. Williams is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Westbrook, the lone back. Closing in with the pass. Almost intercepted. Braden was his intended target. Taylor has the coverage on the play. Tanner back to return. From the 29. Tanner doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 36-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Little misdirection. Big opening. Number 49 is there on the stop at the 48-yard line. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Nearly intercepted. McGee with the coverage.
Watson, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. With a counterplay. Barrier comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Gain of a handful. To convert on this 3rd down, they have to reach the 38.
Let's go.
Sharp from the shotgun. Drops back, rolls out to his left. With the pass, this one falls incomplete. Williams was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. And so the punt goes out of bounds. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
He hands it off. Setting up play action. Throwing. Collins comes up to make the play. At the 15. Number 82 catches the pass but goes nowhere. It'll be 2nd down.
Second and 5. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Steps up, gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. They'll face a 3rd down after failing to complete that pass.
Third and 5. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Only one man back. Throwing. Almost picked off.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play, but they let it get away.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Bills will start the drive at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Spins away from the tackle. McFarland comes up to make the play. Number 32 picks up some tough yards there. Second and 5.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's run. Come on. Check. I can do it, man.
With the pass, and he makes the grab. Redmond is there for the tackle at the 35. They get first down yardage on that hookup.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Get it out. Hey, watch the screen.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Greenwood comes up to make the play.
That was just a case of the defense getting off their blocks and flowing with the play. The ball carrier has to read his blocks a little better, find the hole a little more quickly, then look for some cutback opportunities.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Browns with a 4-man front. Throws it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Going for the deep man. It's batted away.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
Redmond was there on the coverage. Rackers can put them in the lead if he makes this. He got all of it.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
He got all of that one. This one is taken by McGee. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's turn it up.
The Bills come out in a 4-3 with the throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. It looks like it's going to be an interference. The only question is against whom? So he pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender has to be careful to make sure he plays the ball rather than the receiver.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, score. Let's go, man.
Tosses it out to the right. Williams hauls him down behind the line. He always displays great awareness, and he gets in there and brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Westbrook is the deep back.
It's on.
Gets the call. Great fake. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception.
Incomplete
Foxworth
pass.
had the coverage on the
82,
play.
the intended receiver on the play.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. The Bills come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs.
They scared.
Here they come. He won't get away.
Whoa! Hey, where'd that truck come from?
The defense did a great job on that series, pushing them backward. They'll spot this one where it went out. First and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
The Browns come out in a nickel package, dropping back to pass on first down. Jackson was the intended receiver on that play. Barrett with the coverage.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Cleveland goes with a four-man front. And off to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 50-yard line. It's his third tackle of the contest. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43. The Browns come out in a dime package. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Davis comes up to make the play. Williams didn't get enough for the first. McGee into return. He signals for a fair catch.
Touchback.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Come on! All right, let's go!
The Bills with a four-man front. Crosses it out to the right. Williams is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. You know, Johnny always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Westbrook, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Number 97 comes up to make the play at the 29.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 3-0. Bills.
3, Cleveland, nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's third down and a yard.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Great fake. With the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line. The Bills will start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Cleveland lines up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Farrier comes up to make the play at the 35.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Gain of 2.
Second and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line.
So watch out for them long balls. Hold the look.
The Browns come out in the quarter defense with the pass, and he makes the grab. They're going to spot this one at the 35-yard line, and that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Kendall makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackles.
Ball on their own 35.
35-yard line.
One more, fella. Watch it.
The Browns come out in a nickel package.
Move.
Gets rid of it, and the catch is made. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
You're never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield on that 3rd down situation.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Stay at home. Watch your man.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Collins is there on the stop at the 27. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Second and 6.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Culpepper using split backs. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Sims had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Only one man back. On the carry. Pressure. Can't get it away. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Graham will come in now to punt it away. Tanner is the deep return man. From the 39.
39-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Sharp scans the defense from the gun. They'll pass on 1st down. Pumps once. Rolling out to his right. Nearly intercepted. Deep throw, nearly picked off.
When you've got a receiver who wins a lot of jump ball situations, you've got to throw it deep to him. That time, the defender got the better jump.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
All right, now. Danny.
Cleveland goes with a 4-man front. Little misdirection. Redmond is there for the tackle at the 48.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Passing here on 3rd and short. With the throw. And this pass is completed. What a stiff one. Hill is there on the stop at the 41. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
From the start. Let's turn it up, Z.
Split backs this time.
Get it, son.
Gets the call. McFarland is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 9. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Watch out.
The Browns come out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. James Farrier has been around the ball all day and records his fourth tackle. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Third down here, they have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert. Cleveland goes with a four-man front. This one is handed off, gets rid of it, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. Kind of surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
Rackers needs to put everything he has into this one. It's good. Great kick.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Buffalo is lined up for the kickoff.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by McGee. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's do our thing.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Gets away the off-balance throw. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Come on. Go, 1, 1, 1.
The Bills come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Under pressure. Big time lick. Dante Culpepper gets dropped. The defense relentless. They've taken the quarterback down 4 times.
Third and 15. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Watch your eyes. On the kill.
Buffalo comes out in a dime package. He held on to it too long. They'll take another sack.
I'm not sure why he held the ball so long. You got to get rid of it. Throw it away, especially after you've just been sacked in the previous play.
Graham is ready to punt this one away. Tanner looks like he's ready for the return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 47-yard line.
Ball on their own 47.
Start the drive at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
Cleveland goes with a four-man front. Handed it off to the back. The defender brings him down at the 49. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Everything you got. It's on.
Handed off. Strickland is there for the tackle at the 47.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Too deep. Be careful.
Cleveland using three linebackers.
Bring it up. Bring it up. They soft. We like to crack the wood.
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. Jones didn't get enough for the first.
4 on the play.
He'll try to pin them close to the goal line. He's waving for the fair catch.
Watch this. This guy's going all out trying to save this from being a touchback. And he does a heck of a job of getting there to keep it out of the end zone and set his defense up with great field position. I think the coach needs to look at how his team has done so far and decide if they can put a drive together with this much time left. If he doesn't think they can, or just doesn't want to risk anything, we'll probably see a few runs here.
Lewis goes in motion.
Let's go.
Handed off to the fullback. Foxworth is there on the stop at the 13-yard line.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Let's go. Watch your man, Sam.
Buffalo goes with a four-man front.
Clear. It's showtime, baby. Let's do our thing. Watch the snap down. Let's go. We turning around.
Looking upfield. Collins is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Throwing. This pass is incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Everything you got. Let's go. Come on.
Drops back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversion. The Browns line up in the bunch formation. Pressure coming. Throwing. Almost picked off. Brady was his intended target. Pollard was there on the cover. Graham comes into the game for the punt. Tanner sets up to run back the punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line.
Ball on their own 37.
At the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Browns come out in a nickel package, looking to run it here. With the throw, jumps up, he has it. Jones bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Fakes the throw. Long throw. Broken up.
I really like this defense. They're very disciplined, whether it's keeping containment on running plays or following their receiver all the way down the field in pass coverage.
Hill was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
We're talking about Green. Hey.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Deep throw. Thought he had something long, but there's no connection, and it's 3rd down now.
On the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Sharp sends a man in motion.
From the start. I can do it, baby.
Dropping back, gets rid of it. Hurdles the defender. Redmond is there on the stop at the 30. Big gain of 17 on 3rd down.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go. All on that.
Number 32, the lone setback. Number 85 moves in motion.
One back.
Tries the right side. Number 49 is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Clear. Here we go, baby.
The Browns with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Barrier comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
First and 10. Ball on
The
20-yard
Bills
line.
call a timeout.
Timeout called
They
by
have
the
no
offense.
timeouts left. His last field goal attempt was from beyond 50 yards, and he nailed it. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Rackers comes in to kick off. Squib kick. From the 35. And this should be the last play of the half.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Go make a play. Come on.
Culpepper starts out of the shotgun. They'll pass on 1st down. Rolling out to his right. Drops the interception. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. Buffalo 9, Cleveland 0.
Browns, nothing. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Rackers looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. This one is handled by McGee.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Pressure, big time lick. Dante Culpepper is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack.
16-yard line.
Here we go. Don't stop that motor. Watch out.
Westbrook, a lone setback with the throw. Incomplete pass. Ferguson was the intended receiver on that play.
On the play. Third and 14. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Make him go short.
The Bills come out in a nickel package.
Watch the ball. Be smart.
Throwing. He just can't find a way to bring that one in.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job, delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
They can't keep the drive alive, and they're really struggling offensively. Here in the third, they've yet to cross midfield. From the 48-yard line.
34-yard punt. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
First and 10.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
No, one. Here we go. Let's run.
Only one man back.
Watch each other back.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Looking for something long. It's caught. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 12. And it's good for a first down.
The play results in a first down.
They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
12-yard line.
Christian, we're coming to red. Here we go, baby.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a field goal. He gets the carry. Nice play fake. Soft lob to the end zone. Touchdown, Bills.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
Looking upfield. And it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. Racker in to kick this one off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by McGee. The Browns face an uphill battle as they begin this drive. At the 20. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
There we go. Here we go, baby. Set. Yeah, it's on. Play football. Let's go.
Hand it off. Cubs is there on the stop at the 28-yard line.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. The ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch screen.
Drops back, throwing. It was tipped. Collins had the coverage on the play.
On the coverage. Third and 2. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch him, man.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the 35-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
The Bills line up in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Fakes the handoff. Looking deep to the right. Ooh, nearly picked off.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
2nd and 10.
Well, earlier we saw the injured player heading back to the locker room, and right now they don't know how serious it is, but his return in this game is doubtful. Drops back. Fires this one deep. He made the catch.
Ryan Greasy has a quick release. If you leave a guy open, he's going to get it there.
First and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Stay soft, man. Keep the throttle down.
Out of the I formation.
Careful. Check it.
With a counterplay. Adams comes up to make the play at the 28.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
So low. I'm coming through, baby.
Buffalo comes out in their nickel package. Going deep, looking for something in the end zone. Broken up. Lewis drops the pass in the end zone. Good play call. John just couldn't bring it in for what looked like a sure touchdown.
He's been struggling recently with his consistency making catches. But when the quarterback can find you in the end zone and hit you in the hands, you got to come up with it.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far. The Bills line up in a 4-3.
Come on.
With the pass, he was tipped.
He has a great feel for defending the pass. He always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Westbrook was his intended target. Aldridge comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. The kick sails through. It's good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
This one is handled by Mathis. He couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out. Ball on their own 20.
The 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Not today.
Cleveland lines up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Burgess comes up to make the play. At the 15. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running wings. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
2nd down, and they need 15 for the first. Number 32 in the backfield. Watson, the motion man. Full misdirection. This one will be spotted at the 21-yard line, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Third and 9.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch your man. Let's go now.
Number 32, blown setback.
Nothing over your head.
Long throw. He made the catch. Number 49 comes up to make the play at the 44. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
We're talking about Green.
Cleveland goes with a 4-man front. Going to the left. Breaking free. Number 30 is there on the stop.
That's exactly the way you want to run this play. Perfect pitch by the quarterback. The back didn't have to break stride, and they bring it downfield for a good gain.
13-yard gain. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Browns with a 4-man front. With the carry. Great move to get through. Barrier is there for the tackle at the 32. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's go. Everything you got. Turn it up now. Hey, score.
Hand it off. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. He hits his receiver. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 10-yard line. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
10 yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Hold the look. Watch the play. Here we go.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. Looking upfield. Can't bring them down. They're going to spot this one at the 5-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Five yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Go low. Play football.
Number 32, the lone setback.
All right, now.
Looking for the goal line. Setting up play action. Lobs one into the end zone. It's a 3rd down now after that pass fails to find the mark in the end zone. 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Let's go now. Stay at home. Let's go now. On the team. Let's do our thing. Here we go, baby.
Looking to run it here. And he gets in there. Touchdown. Looked like movement up front. Here's the referee's call.
Number 52. Touchdown.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Rackers comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Buffalo is lined up for the kickoff. McGee back to return.
This one is handled by McGee. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
We like a pack of wolves. Here we come.
Give it to the halfback. Dobbs is there on the stop. Offensive tackle stops him at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Come on.
The Bills line up at a 4-3. Gets the pass off. The one will be spotted at the 29-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
What's the play? I can do it, baby. Set. Right here, right now. Stop me here. Let's go. Watch each other back. Come on.
Hand it off. Adams is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 30-yard line.
Ball on their own 30.
Start the drive at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the play.
The Browns come out in a 4-3.
Stay both left. They coming to red.
With a counterplay. Walker is there on the stop at the 27. Tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Yeah, when you run up the middle, the offensive line needs to create some type of room. Otherwise, he's going to bounce right out of there and look for other places to run. And sometimes that'll result in a loss.
Number 32, the lone setback. Handed off to the back. Strickland is there for the tackle.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
Third and long.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package.
Let's make a play.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Steamrolls the defender. Peterson stops him short of the marker.
That play won't help their 3rd down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking, running a route that wasn't going to put him past the 1st down marker anyway.
McGee gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. We've completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 24-3. Bills.
The Browns. 3.
The Bills can put this game out of reach if they can score on this drive. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. From the 25-yard line. McGee with some good yardage on that return back to the 37-yard line.
The Browns
1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Watch out.
The Bills come out in a 4-3. Number 97 is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. Westbrook kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hey, let's go 1D. Check it. Play hard and fast.
Reese back in the shotgun. Gets the pass off, and he had it and lost it. Incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Third and 3. Ball on the 44-yard line.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping him today. And this guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away.
Well, if the defense can stop them one more time, they'll get it back. Gets rid of it. Knocked down at the line. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time, they fell short.
The Bills will start the drive at the 44-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation.
Play football. Blue down, blue down.
Hand it off. James Farrier is one of the more formidable tacklers in the league. Wraps up another one there. That's number 7 for him. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
In and out, in and out. Let's go.
Number 32, the lone back. Under pressure, going deep, looking for something in the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Bills. Shark completes another drive with a beautiful touchdown pass. Rackers comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. The Bills pour it on with another score.
Buffalo is lined up for the kickoff. McGee back to return.
This one is fielded by McGee.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The Browns will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. All right, now. Hey.
The Bills with a 4-man front. With a counterplay. Taylor is there on the stop at the 28. 8-yard gain.
On the play.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Here it comes.
Only one man in the backfield with the pass, and he makes the grab. Williams comes up to make the play at the 39.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Hey, watch the screen. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Hold the look. Yes, on.
Crossplay to the right. Pollard hammers him at the 39-yard line.
This is where you got to run a few counters or misdirections to take advantage of this team's aggressive defense.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Come on.
The Bills come out in a dime package. Sends this pass out of play. It didn't appear he made it outside. Here's the
On the
call.
offense, number 14.
They do call him for grounding the ball, and that'll cost them.
If the quarterback is outside the tight end area, he can throw the ball away, as long as the ball gets back to the line of scrimmage.
29-yard line.
Favor. Nothing over your head.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Throws it, jumping, and has it.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on third down.
On the play.
Graham will come in now to punt it away. Tanner lines up deep for the punt return. from the 28-yard line. Tanner doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 34.
The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
One back, Sid.
Cleveland goes with a four-man front. Little misdirection. Redmond is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line. Number 32 gets the call on the counter. Good pickup, maybe 7.
Second and 3. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Go, one. All day, baby.
Cleveland
Come on.
comes out in a 4-3. Blitz is coming. Throws it. Swatted away at the line. It'll be third down after they fail to complete that short attempt.
Third and 3. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Blue jam. Clear. Sid,
Cleveland
let's go.
comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the
Pass
defense.
interference on the defense. First down.
The defense gets hit with a penalty that'll give them a first down after it should have been a fourth down.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
One back. Hey. Let's go. Sid.
The Browns with a four-man front. He hands it off. Burgess is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. Number 32 paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Turn it out now. Sid.
Cleveland comes out in a 4-3.
Keep physical. Keep moving.
With a counterplay, stiff arm keeps him at bay. The 40, Redmond comes up to make the play at the 34.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charges straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
The Browns come out in a nickel package. Closing in. All day to throw. Down he goes. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect the quarterback in that type of situation. It's going to take a little longer to find the open man or the hole in the zone. And you got to find a way to give him that extra time
Ball on the
that he needs.
39-yard line.
Watch each other back.
Cleveland comes out in a 4-3 defense, and they might have some unfavorable matchups against this 5-receiver set.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Hill was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and long. Ball on the 39-yard line.
From the start.
The Browns come out in a nickel package. Fullback handoff. Sheds the penalty. This one will be spotted at the 26. He found the ball carrier there again, and that's something we've seen plenty of in this game. Rackers comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick sails through. It's good. The Bills have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead.
Buffalo is lined up for the kickoff. McGee back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is fielded by McGee.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up.
They're blitzing, throwing, and he can't find a way to keep possession.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Not today. Come on.
Westbrook, the lone setback.
Hey, watch that screen.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Foxworth comes up to make the play at the 39.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Here comes the play. With the pass, this one falls incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Almost at the 2-minute mark
Ball
now.
on the 39-yard line.
Get it, son. Play football.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. And he makes the grab. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
Third down and 4 coming up on this
Ball
one.
on the 45-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Safety right.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
Throws it. And this pass is completed.
You know, I don't know why you call a play that doesn't take your receiver past that first down marker.
They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Go to the air on fourth down. Throwing. And it's intercepted. Big mistake by the interception. Following the interception, it's now first and 10. They line up in the I formation.
Turn it up now. Yeah, you see me.
Receives the handoff. Barrier is there on the stop at the 44-yard line.
You know that the guys up front love to run block. All offensive linemen do. Just out-muscle the guy right in front of you. They've done a pretty good job of creating seams and the holes for the backs in this one.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let us dictate.
Hand it off to the fullback. Greenwood is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. You don't see a fullback make those kinds of runs very often.
Hey, when you talk about a fullback, you're usually talking about his lead blocking. This guy showed that he can pick up yardage just as good as he can block.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on. Let's go now.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. With the carry, Redmond is there on the stop at the 43.
I'm impressed with their running game. It's a big part of their offense, and they've done a great job taking advantage of blocking up front.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch each other back. Here we go.
Looking upfield. They'll spot this one at the 41. And so that makes tackle number 6. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row. To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37.
41-yard line.
Stretch strong. They soft.
He gets the carry. James Farrier makes the stop before the first down is reached. Buffalo has been stopped on third down for the 10th time in the game.
It's hard for the offensive coordinator to get his head around that stuff.
Punter will come out for the 7th time. He signals for a fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Let's go.
Buffalo using 3 linebackers.
Deuce it. One of us will make a play.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Doesn't get much behind it. Comes up with it. Taylor comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line. Not the best throw we've ever seen from him, but very effective nonetheless.
That one could have spelled trouble. You got to take your time, make your read, set your feet before you get rid of it. Throwing the ball off your back foot like that could lead to some bad throws and some costly interceptions.
Westbrook, the lone setback. Throws it right on target to the wide receiver. DJ Williams found the ball carrier again. That's something we've seen plenty of in this game. Greasy stops the clock there. Second and 4 coming up
Ball on the
here.
44-yard line.
We turning it up. Here I go.
The Bills come out in a 4-3.
All right, here we go.
Gives this one a ride to the left. Almost intercepted. The Brady 2 was deep down the field, but couldn't haul it in. Collins with the coverage.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Greasy starts out of the shotgun. Deep throw. Nearly intercepted. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
On the play.
There's no need to go for it here when you're down by this much. The last thing you want to do is get one of your starters hurt. So they'll probably just punt.
Graham is ready to punt this one away. Tanner sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the receiving team, number 51.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
So this could be the last play of the game.
From the start. Come on.
He gets the carry.
Run, man, run.
McGee comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Buffalo 34, Cleveland 3. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.